Alright guys, welcome back to another game. Looking at the board, the 9, 6, 10 spot is pretty good, but that gets taken. We can go ahead and play with... We could take the 10, 5, 8 point this way, and then perhaps lock him out of all of the ore. We could take this spot and then point down. There we go. And so now they might be tempted to take... So we've essentially blocked them out of the sheep as well as the ore. And the idea is that even if we end up getting plowed on, even if they take, let's say, 952 point left and build on the 1143, yeah, that's perfectly fine if that were to happen. Looks like it doesn't. So the name of the game is going to be Ore Wheat Sheep on this one. And they don't have ore, so I wonder how they're going to... Oh, this is pretty good. So this lets me know that if a 4 does roll, let's go ahead and get the wheat out, because we might be getting some very good cards up front. And like I said, a plow is completely fine. We wouldn't mind a plow over here, to be honest. I believe if I do city up to 6-4-2, they're going to go ahead and try to block my 4, so I'm waiting to get another 4. And the really good thing about our setup is the fact that they produce so much wheat. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, let's wait for another 4. Actually, no, I'm going to go ahead and city up so that they 7 out. Okay, immediate payoff. And as I wait for an 8 or 6, one of the most common numbers, I'm not sure why they're not settling just yet. They go ahead and buy a dev card. There we go. And we get a knight. And there's 7. Probably block the 6. Block the 4. Take the wheat. Which is fine for us. They are flooded with sheep. I should have cleared my hand. And they get an ore. And they buy a dev card. Let's go ahead and move it on to that 8. Massive 6. And let's just start piling up the knights. I really want them to build before I make any moves. There we go. Still don't see a settle from them. I have not been tracking their hand, admittedly. Let's go ahead and buy 2 more. Because the city can come at any time, really. They go ahead and take my ore. Buy another dev card. So they've gotten 3 dev cards based off of just my ore. I'm going to keep that 4 blocked. I'll move it off soon, but not right now. There we go. And at this point, it's just mind games as to what cards I have, what cards I don't have. Another 8 or 6 gives it to us, and that's 2 more dev cards. A mono is pretty big. And now I should probably go ahead and start thinking about a city. There we go. So need a 10 or 5. Let's go ahead and block this. Probably going to settle over here, so let's block that 8. They take another ore. And at this point, a 10 or a 5 gives us the city that we need. And yeah, I'm not really sure what is going on over here, to be honest. But I do need to So they ported all of that for a brick, which leads me to believe they don't have brick, and they really don't want to build. And luckily, none of our 4s have been blocked just yet. And we should be able to get 2 more dev cards out of this. Massive 8. They have 1 wheat. They have 2 sheep, 3 sheep. Do I mono for 3 sheep? I think let's do it. Because we can get road building and that. Big block. So I'm gonna go ahead and play road building here. And here. And then next turn, I'll use the Year of Plenty. They take the settle. Big turn for us. Let's do this. Let's take the settle over here. Let's take the city over here. And let's get another card out. And that's I think it. So unfortunate 7, but we're gonna go ahead and block their 9. Because they're gonna be producing a lot of wood, I believe, but not enough to match their brick. So 3 non-VPs. So I'm gonna do that and then just pour it out for a sheep and brick. I don't wanna leave that hanging. Perfect. And theoretically, if I can get on the 11-3, then we do also have road network. At this point, I'm gonna go ahead and port it out for, trying to think about how I wanna build my road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so let's do this and let's come up this way towards the ore port. And finally, our first 7, where someone actually 7s out. Discards all that wood. Takes my unlucky ore. Gonna move it off. And block the 9 again. Perfect. And let's go ahead and take the city over here as well. Massive 4. Massive 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. For a brick, let's come up top. And all we need is a 10, 5, 3, 2. There we go. And let's get 2 more dev cards. We have army and road, probably, so that's 14 points. And then an open settle spot. And I wonder what they could have. They could just have 3 VPs, which means that there is a road builder. There is... Wow. So I've pulled out 11 knights. So there are so many cards, and they can't build until they have a city, which they do now, and probably city up to 9, 5, 10. So now I think the block actually might just be, wow, massive. Let's continue buying out the deck. Let's put the pressure on the 5. Big 6. Let's block the 10. Wow, so I pulled out every single knight in the game so far, which means they have 3 VPs, which means they're at 9, but also the fact that I pulled out every single knight in the deck. What a game. What a game. So yeah, I mean, We need 3 more settles / VPs. They don't know that the deck is hot with VPs. I need my 8s and 6s to start coming in handy. There we go. Okay. Huh. Thought there would be more cards, but I guess we pulled the last mono. Probably mono. I have no idea what we're gonna mono. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's port that out for a brick. And let's just wait. Dang it. I'm gonna dump out these cards. That's fine. And now I'm actually gonna try to finish the game as soon as possible. So once we get the settle on the ore port, I should be more flexible. Let's go ahead and they ported for a brick, which means they don't have brick. Do that. Need a 5, 10, 3, 2. Not that. There we go. Take the settle. And now I need to start counting. So they're trying to extend their road. So I want to mono the wood. That is a lot of sheep. They're at 12. Actually, they're only a point behind us. We 7 out, unfortunately. We do this and block. Let's go and block the 9 because I don't need that many. Oh, and I take the ore. Unfortunate. 5, 10 for 2 brick. Don't know if the brick's worth it right now. 2 to 1. Let's go for the connect, I'm thinking. Yeah, there is literally no point to the ore anymore. So let's do that. And let's wait. And so I think what the mono needs to be used for is when they get close to all the ore they need to build another settle spot. They can continue extending their road, but it's not going to work because we should be able to out extend them at any given point. They have 2 wood. Well, let's do that. Whoops. Do that. Come this way. 8. Ports all that for 3 ore. Okay, so they are at 13. We're at 13. Next time I will pay attention to the mono. Unfortunately, I am so tempted to actually 1, 2, 3, 4. Port for this and port for that. And also let me go ahead and do this. And also let me start playing the knights more. Get a wood. Big block on the 6. Do that. Come up top. Did take my 5, which is fine. Let's continue blocking all that wood. Massive 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Actually, let's take the settle. And we just need 1 more settle for the win, but I am going to fight for the road instead. So big 10, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. We still have road and bag. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. For that, let's come over here. And man, I can't believe the 3 devs they bought were because of my cards. How unfortunate. So I will take their brick. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And win the game. I guess I didn't even have to mono, but yeah, that's gonna be it for this game, you guys. I'm pretty sure I pulled out all the freaking knights. 14 knights. I played 7 and I had 7. I pulled every single knight in the deck. This was our game to win for sure. I'm looking at the dice stats too, very uneven. But yeah, it's gonna be it for this game. I'll see you guys next time.